everybody, my name is Robin and I'm here to share another yoga practice with you. So welcome. This is going to be a very simple practice. We're going to start on the ground and work our way up. So you want to find a nice comfortable sitting position. If you can't sit with your legs crossed, by all means extend them out. But if you sit on something to lift your hips a little bit, you'll notice that it's a little bit more comfortable sitting with crossed legs. So we're going to just begin by tuning into our breath, sitting up nice and tall, finding that nice tall posture, relaxing our shoulders. We're going to close our eyes and we're just going to begin by breathing in and out through the nose. A little bit deeper than the natural breath. So inhale, exhale. Place one hand on your belly, inhale, exhale. As you inhale, you should feel your belly rise just a little bit. And on the exhale, the belly will fall back down. So continue on, doing maybe about 10 rounds. Lifting the corners of your mouth upwards. Noticing how you feel. And by all means, if you're uncomfortable through your hips or your knees, adjust your position. Good. Now if you've got a pillow, if you're sitting on a pillow, remove your pillow. And we're going to come to a hands and knees. If you have any issues with your knees, I recommend putting some pads underneath your knees, some pillows, because you don't want to feel any pain during this practice. So we're going to open our hands wide, making space all through the finger joints, placing our hands down right underneath our shoulders or a little bit in front of our shoulders. Our knees are open about hip width apart and they're right underneath our hips. So just find the natural spine in this tabletop position. So remember, the hands are nice and wide and you're pressing them in the ground. You're relaxing the tops of your feet onto the ground, if that's possible. If not, by all means, you can lift your feet up and place your toes in the ground. So we're going to start by lifting the chest and lifting the tailbone. So this is our inhale. This is cow pose. Exhale, round the belly, around the spine, pull the belly in, drop the head, and shift the hips back a little bit. Good. Inhale, we lift the chest, shoulders away from the ears, and we lift the tailbone. Exhale, we pull the belly in towards the spine, pushing the hands in the ground, rounding the spine, and drawing the hips back. This is cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. And you don't have to look up, you can keep your head parallel if you have neck issues. Exhale, we round the spine, drawing the hips back, getting deep into the lower back. Let's do a few more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Strong hands. Exhale. Now, one more. Inhale. Now stay here. Relax the shoulders. Let your belly just drop. Take a few breaths. Exhale. We're going to round the spine into cat pose. I like to shift back a little bit. That allows the lower back to open up a little bit more, and take a few breaths and notice how you feel. This is one of my favorite postures. It opens up the entire back body, back of the spine. Good. Now come back to a neutral spine, which means you're not arching or you're not rounding. You've got a nice neutral spine. Good work. Now we're going to keep the hips and knees in line, and we're going to draw the hands forward, keeping your head in line with your arms. And this posture is called quarter dog. So this is like downward dog from the hips down. We don't have as much weight on our shoulders or our hands, so this is a great posture for beginners if you can't do a downward dog. So let's take 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure your neck is relaxed and your head is in line with your arms. Exhale. Keep breathing, deep breath in and out. Good. Now walk your hands back to a tabletop. We're going to come into a child's pose. So we're going to draw the bottom to the feet. And some of you might have a problem with putting your feet flat. If that's the case, then by all means put your toes in the ground. But it is a good idea to practice. That gives you a good stretch to the top of the feet. Draw your hips down, draw the arms forward, and if you have a block, place your head on the block and just stretch your arms forward. And again, nice deep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So you can stay here up to 5 minutes. And we come out of our child's pose, and we're going to do a downward dog. So downward dog is one of the most popular postures in yoga. It builds strength through your upper body, through your arms. It stretches the entire back side of the body. So we have our hands open. We place them shoulder width apart, and then we lift our hips up and we draw them back. So beginners may have to have their knees bent, and that's okay. So you come on your toes and your knees are bent. You're looking towards your shins, and eventually you're going to get your heels down into the ground, and eventually you're going to straighten your legs. So let us start by just dropping one heel down, and then the other one. Now keep your breath going in and out through your nose, conscious breathing, shifting the hips back and forth. And let's drop down, take a little rest, come back to your child's pose. And we're going to do another downward dog. Again, nice open hands, extending the fingers. Think about making space through all of your joints. Lifting the hips up and back, pushing them back. And now Now maybe this time you can get your heels down into the ground a little bit lower. So keep pressing the hands in the ground, lifting up, lifting the hips up. Keep your head relaxed. Actually, give your head a nod and a shake. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Looking towards your shins or your knees. And just breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pull your belly in. Exhale. Go high up on your toes, and we're going to walk our feet up as close to your hands as you can. Bend your knees and just stand up tall. Good work. Now we're going to do our first standing posture. So stand tall with your feet open just a little bit. Lifting up tall, pressing the feet into the ground, finding that nice tall posture. We call this posture Tadasana. So often we are standing out of balance, shifting the hips, pushing the hips forward, collapsing into our spine. So this is a very important posture to practice all day long, strengthening the body. So we're going to open up the feet. Maybe about 3.5 to 4 feet. We're going to open the arms up. We're going to turn the feet to the right. So if you need to have a little bend in your knees, don't push into the kneecaps. Matter of fact, having a little bend is better. And then reach over the right leg. Bring the right arm down. Left arm up. And this is triangle pose. Trikonasana. So this pose strengthens the legs, the hips. So again, beginners, you might be just having your hand here, but eventually you're going to find that you're going to get more flexible and you're going to be able to move closer to the ground. But that is not the goal. The goal is just to find the form. You can look down to the ground or you can look up. Now let's take 3 breaths together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, look down to the ground, bend your right knee, engage your belly and bring yourself all the way up. Turn your feet to the opposite direction. So you want to make sure your heels are in line or your heel is in line with your arch. And we reach over. Keeping both sides of your waist long, coming into triangle pose. Again, if you need to bend your knees, bend them. But press the feet in the ground and think about keeping your legs strong. And let's breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So I don't recommend looking up unless you've got a really strong neck. So just look forward or look down. We're going to bend the left knee, press the feet in the ground, and come up. And we're going to heel toe the feet together. Standing tall. So triangle pose is a great posture to strengthen the legs, strengthens the waist. Trims the waist, give your shoulders a roll. Good work. Now open up wide again. 3.5 to 4 feet. Taking the feet out again to the right. Now this posture is extended side angle. Extend your arms out. We're going to bend the right knee so that the knee is in line with the ankle. So, or behind the ankle, never in front of the ankle. So just right in line with your ankle. We're going to bring our forearm to our thigh. And if you have shoulder issues, I recommend you're just going to be reaching up. If you've got good, strong, flexible shoulders, you're going to reach over your head and we come into extended side angle, also known as Parsvakonasana. So if you want to look up towards your hand, you can do that, but take your breath, 3 deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So your strength is coming from that straight leg. Keep it strong and straight. Bring your arms down. Bring your body up. Straighten your right leg. Turn your feet. Again, make sure your heel is in line with your arch. Open your arms up. We bend the knee. Forearm to thigh. Again, if you have shoulder issues, reach up. If you can't even reach up, keep your arm down. Remember, you got to honor your body. So reach up and over if that's possible. If not, just stay reaching up. Let's take 3 breaths together. We got a strong straight leg here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And we come all the way up. Heel toe, feet together. And we stand tall. It's a good idea to just stand tall in between those asymmetrical postures just to rebalance your body out. Good work. Stand tall, keep breathing. Smile. And we open up wide again. So this posture is called Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. This is a very powerful posture, builds strength in your legs. So arms come out, palms are down, feet come to the right. So we want to lift up. There's 3 actions in Warrior 2. We want to lift up out of the pelvis, press down into the feet, and reach out from our shoulders. Good. So remember, knee is over ankle, and we gaze over the right side. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Firm your arms, but relax your shoulders. Exhale. 1 more. Remember, you can hold these for longer, but this is a short tape, so this is just a demonstration, kinda. Short practice. If you need to rest your arms, give them a roll. Shoulders a roll. Turn your feet. Remember, keep your feet in line with your arch or your heel to heel. Arms come out. We lift out of our pelvis. We bend the knee. And we gaze. There's a tendency for people to reach forward, so you want to make sure you keep your shoulders over your hips. And just gaze over your left side. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Arms come down. We heel toe the feet together. We give our shoulders another roll. And we stand tall. So Warrior 2 is a powerful posture. Builds strength and stamina. Builds courage. That's what we need to get through the times that we are going through. So we're going to do 1 more standing posture. Opening the legs up. About 3.5 to 4 feet. This is a wide leg forward fold. So if you need to bend the knees, by all means bend the knees. Otherwise, hands on your hips. On the inhale, press the feet into the ground and lift your spine nice and tall. Exhale, we come forward. Placing the hands, beginners will be in front of your feet or in line with your feet. Allow yourself to look through the legs. And on the next inhale, lift your head. And then exhale, allow the head to come down. So keep pressing the feet in the ground and keep firming up, pulling up on your quadriceps. This posture stretches all through the inner thigh, through the backs of the legs, through your hips. So this is a great posture. So let's take 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands on your hips. On the next inhale, come all the way up. Heel toe your feet together. And we stand tall. Give your shoulders a roll. So this is just a short practice, a few standing postures. This is great to do this with the other restorative tape that I have, or video that I have on the website. The postures where we're all on the ground, you know, just doing the restorative work. So thank you all for joining me. Namaste. My spirit loves and honors the light in your spirit. Remember that your strength and your courage, and you can do this. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining me.